My child, do you hear me? Do you feel my voice reaching out to you, soft as a breeze, steady as a heartbeat? I am here, I am speaking to you now in this moment, because you need to know that you are seen, you are known, you are loved. I see you standing there, perhaps weary, perhaps uncertain, perhaps longing for something more. I see every part of you, the strength you've shown, the tears you've hidden, the dreams you've held close, and I want you to hear me. You are not alone. You never have been. I am with you always. Take a deep breath now and let it fill you. I am in that breath. I am in the quiet. I am in the space where your heart rests. You've walked a long road. A road with twists and turns, with shadows and storms, with moments where you wondered if the light would ever return. I've seen it all. I've walked every step beside you, even when you couldn't feel me there and now. I'm calling you to listen to, trust, to let me guide you home. This is your time, your season of rising, your season of renewal, your season of stepping into the fullness of my love. I know what you've carried, my child. I know the weight of the battles you fought, the ones others could see, and the ones you faced in the silence of your soul. You've stood strong when everything around you crumbled. You've held on to hope when it felt like a fragile thread. I've seen every moment. I've caught every tear. Those tears weren't wasted. They've watered the ground for what's coming next. This is a season of restoration. Picture a garden after a long winter where the first green shoots break through the soil. That's what I'm doing in your life, in bringing life where there was loss, light where there was darkness, joy where there was sorrow. The weariness you felt, in lifting it, the dreams you've set aside, and breathing new life into them. I am the God who renews, who rebuilds, who restores what you thought was gone forever. I am bringing back stronger, brighter, more beautiful than before. You've wondered if the struggles had a purpose. They did. They do. Every step you took, every time you chose to keep going. I was shaping you. I was preparing you for this moment, a moment where you step into abundance, not just enough to get by, but more than enough, overflowing peace, overflowing strength, overflowing purpose. I'm opening doors you didn't even know were there. I'm clearing paths you didn't think you could walk. Trust me, my child, the best is yet to come. Wherever you are right now, I am with you, in the quiet of your room, in the chaos of your day, in the stillness of your night. I am there. You don't have to search for me only when the storms rage. I'm in the ordinary moments too, the sunrise you barely noticed, the laughter that warmed your heart, the breath you took without thinking. I am closer than you know. Think back to a time you felt alone. Maybe it was a night when the silence was too heavy, or a day when the weight of the world pressed down. I was there. I was holding you, whispering peace to your spirit, even if you couldn't hear me. Then I am not a God who stands far off. I am your companion, your refuge, your friend. My presence surrounds you like a warm light, like a shield, like a promise that never fades. You don't have to strive to find me. I'm already here. You don't have to prove anything to keep me. I'll never leave. I am the light that shines in your darkness, the voice that calls you by name, the hand that holds you steady. I've been with you through every trial, every triumph, every moment of doubt. I've seen the times you've questioned my presence, and I've never wavered. I've been the strength in your weakness, the hope in your despair, the peace in your chaos. My love for you is constant, unchanging, eternal. Wherever you go, whatever you face, I am there. Your guide, your protector, your home. I know you've waited, my child. I know there have been days when you looked at the sky and asked, when will it happen? When will the promise come? I see your patience, your persistence, your trust, even when it wavered. My timing is not a delay, it's a gift. Think of a seed buried in the earth. It doesn't sprout the moment it's planted. It waits hidden, quiet, growing in ways no one can see. That's what I've been doing with you every moment you've waited. I've been working every prayer you prayed. I've been answering, not always in the way you expected, but always in the way that's best. I'm aligning the pieces, preparing the way, setting the stage for something greater than you can imagine. Trust me now. Let go of the fear that time has passed you by. It hasn't. Your story isn't over, it's unfolding. The road ahead may twist, but I've already walked it. The future I've planned for you is bright. It's filled with hope, with purpose, with my goodness. What you see as delay, I see as preparation. What you see as waiting, I see as building. You're not behind, you're right on time. I've seen your impatience, your frustration, your longing, and I've held it all. I've been shaping the moments you thought were wasted, turning them into stepping stones for what's ahead. I'm the God who sees the end from the beginning, who knows every chapter of your story. Trust my timing, it's perfect, it's purposeful, it's for you. You are not defenseless, my child, you are not forsaken. I am your shield standing between you and every arrow, every storm, every fear. I am your source providing what you need when you need it in ways you might not even see. Yet I am clearing the obstacles from your path, breaking the chains that hold you back, healing the wounds that linger when you feel weak. I am your strength when you feel lost. I am your guide when you feel empty. I am your provision picture, a river flowing through a dry land, bringing life to everything it touches. That's what I'm doing for you, in meeting every need. Your heart's cries, your daily burdens, your unspoken hopes, you don't have to carry it alone. I'm here lifting it with you. For you, no enemy can stand against you when I am your defender. No darkness can overcome you. When I am your light, I am fighting for you, silencing the voices that doubt you, removing the weights that pull you down. You are mine, and I protect what is mine. I've seen the attacks you faced, the fears that have gripped you, the moments you felt overwhelmed. I've stood guard over you through it all. I've been your shelter in the storm, your anchor in the waves, your peace in the chaos. I'm tearing down every wall that tries to confine you, every lie that tries to define you. I'm pouring out blessings, small ones you might overlook, big ones you can't ignore. I am your provider, your sustainer, your champion. Lean on me, I've got you, your faith. My child is a gift, it's a flame I've placed in your heart, and it burns brighter than you know. Every prayer you've spoken, every tear you've shed, every time you've chosen to trust me. I've heard it all. I've held it close. Those prayers aren't lost, they're treasures. I'm turning into miracles. Speak to me. Not just when you're desperate, but every day. Tell me your joys, your fears, your hopes. I'm listening. Repent when you stray. Not because I judge you, but because I want you closer. Your faith is your strength. It's what moves mountains, what opens doors, what carries you through. I've seen the times you've doubted, the times you've faltered, and I've never turned away. I've taken your mustard seed of faith and planted it, nurtured it, grown it into something mighty. Every step you've taken in trust, I've honored every moment you've reached for me. I've reached back. Your faith doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be real, and it's enough. I'm building on it, working through it, blessing it. Keep speaking to me, keep trusting me. I'm turning your cries into songs, your questions into answers, your hopes into realities. The shadows of your past, the whispers of your enemies, the weight of old pain, in breaking their hold. I am your deliverer, your champion, your peace. What tried to destroy you will become the ground I use to lift you higher. I'm stripping away every lie, every chain, every burden that doesn't belong to you. You are stepping into freedom, into light, into the fullness of who I created you to be. I've seen the wounds you've carried, the scars you've hidden, the battles you've fought in secret. I'm healing them one by one, layer by layer. I'm silencing the voices that accuse you, the memories that haunt you, the fears that bind you. I'm stronger than anything that comes against you. I'm greater than any force that tries to pull you down. I'm lifting you above it all, above the pain, above the shame, above the struggle. You are not what happened to you. You are not what they said about you. You are mine, redeemed, restored, victorious. I'm turning your ashes into beauty, your mourning into joy, your trials into testimonies. Step into that truth claim. Live it. My love for you is unshakable, unending, unstoppable. There is no mistake you can make, no distance. You can run no storm you can face that will change it. I am for you always. I am working all things, every trial, every triumph for your good. You are my masterpiece, and I delight in you. I've seen you at your lowest, and I've loved you there. I've seen you at your best, and I've loved you there. My love doesn't waver. It's steady. It's sure. It's yours. I've written your name on my heart. I've carved your story into my plans. I'm the God who never gives up, who never walks away, who never lets go. You are precious to me, more than you can comprehend. My love is your foundation, your shelter, your strength. Rest in it, believe in it, let it carry you now, my child. It's time to rise, step into the light I've set before you. The past is behind you, I've redeemed it. The future is ahead, I've prepared it. You are not alone, and with you, lift your eyes, take my hand. Walk with me into this new day, a day of peace, of purpose, of love, unending. I am the light that guides you home. I am the promise that never fails. I am the love that holds you forever. You are mine, and I am yours. The best is yet to come. Keep moving forward. Keep trusting me. I'm leading you to a place of wholeness, a place of joy, a place where you are fully known and fully loved. This is your time. This is your season. This is your homecoming. I've watched you grow, my child. I've seen the ways you've stretched toward me, even when it was hard. I've seen the moments you've chosen, faith over fear, love over bitterness, hope over despair, and I'm proud of you, not because you've been perfect, but because you've been mine. I'm calling you higher, now higher than the struggles that once defined you, higher than the doubts that once confined you. I'm calling you into a life of freedom, a life of purpose, a life of abundance. I'm not done with you. Yet there's more to your story, more to your journey, more to your destiny. I'm writing it all, every chapter, every line, every word, and it's good. It's so good. Trust me in the process. Trust me in the waiting. Trust me in the unfolding. I'm the author of your days, the keeper of your dreams, the finisher of your faith. What I start, I complete. What I promise, I fulfill. What I plan, I bring to pass. You can rest in that. You can rely on that. You can build your life on that. I'm faithful, always faithful. Look around you, my child. The world may feel heavy. The days may seem long, but I'm here in the middle of it all. I'm here to lift you up, to carry you through, to light your way. I've seen the times you felt stuck, the times you wondered if things would ever change. They will, they are. I'm moving even now, moving in ways you can't yet see, moving in ways that will surprise you with my goodness. I'm the God of breakthroughs, the God of turnarounds, the God of new beginnings, and I'm doing a new thing in you. Do you believe it? Do you trust it? I'm making streams in the desert, paths in the wilderness, hope in the hopeless places. I'm taking what was barren and making it fruitful, taking what was broken and making it whole, taking what was lost and bringing it home. You are part of that. You are my treasure, my joy, my delight. I'm not just restoring you. I'm renewing you, not just healing you. I'm transforming you, not just guiding you. I'm leading you into fullness. Every step you take with me is a step toward more peace, more strength, more love. I'm not a God of scarcity. I'm a God of abundance, and I pour it out on you freely, generously, endlessly. Receive it. My child, open your heart to it. Let it fill you. Let it change you. Let it define you. You are not meant for small things. You are meant for great things. Things I've dreamed for you, things I've destined for you, things I'm bringing to life in you. Now every moment of your life has led to this. Every trial has built you for this. Every prayer has prepared you for this. I'm calling you to step out, to rise up, to walk boldly into what I've set before you. Fear may whisper that you're not ready, that you're not enough, but I'm louder than fear. I'm stronger than doubt. I'm greater than any lie. And I say, you are ready, you are enough, you are mine. I've equipped you for this moment. I've strengthened you for this season. I've filled you with my spirit for this journey. You don't walk alone. You don't fight alone. You don't dream alone. I'm with you in every step, every breath, every heartbeat. I'm your courage when you feel weak, your wisdom when you feel lost, your hope when you feel uncertain. Lean into me. Depend on me. Trust in me. I'm the God who goes before you, who stands beside you, who follows behind you. There's no part of your life. I don't cover no part of your story. I don't hold no part of your future. I don't see him in it all, through it all, over it all. You are safe with me. You are secure with me. You are loved with me. Let that truth sink in. Let it steady you. Let it free you. I'm not just leading you somewhere. I'm leading you home to a place where you belong, where you thrive, where you rest home to a life where you are whole, where you are known, where you are mine. This is your homecoming, my child. This is your time to shine, to live, to love. I'm the light that guides you there, the promise that sustains you. They're the love that surrounds you there. I've been with you from the beginning. I'll be with you to the end. And every moment in between is mine to fill with my goodness, my grace, my glory. You've wondered if you're worthy, you are. You've wondered if you're capable. You've wondered if you're loved. You are beyond measure, beyond reason, beyond anything you can imagine. I'm not finished with you. I'm just getting started. The road ahead is bright. The days ahead are full. The life ahead is yours. You've redeemed your past. I've secured your future. I've claimed your present, and am here in it all. I'm your father, your friend, your savior, your guide. I'm everything you need, everything you seek, everything you hope for. Trust me now, rise up, now step forward. Now the best is yet to come, not because of what you do, but because of who I am. I am faithful, I am true, I am love, and I am yours forever. You are mine forever. We are together forever. This is your story. This is your season. This is your victory. Walk in it, live in it, rest in it. I am the light that guides you home, and home is where you belong. Welcome, my child. Welcome to the life I've prepared for you. Welcome to the love that never ends. You've stepped into this homecoming, my child, but the journey doesn't end here. It's only the beginning of what I'm unfolding for you. I'm not a God who stops at the threshold. I walk with you into every room, every space, every moment of this new life. I'm your companion in the days ahead, your strength in the seasons to come, your light in every corner you explore. You might wonder, what next? What does this home look like? What does it hold, I say to you? It's more than a place, it's a promise of peace that settles deep, a promise of purpose that stirs your soul, a promise of love that never fades. I'm filling this home with my presence, with my goodness, with my plans. You've known me as your guide, but now know me as your host, inviting you to sit, to rest, to thrive. I'm preparing a table for you, a feast of blessings you can. Yet imagine every need met, every longing fulfilled, every hope exceeded. Trust me in this, my child. I'm not just bringing you home. I'm making it a place where you flourish, where you grow, where you shine. I'm the God who delights in details, who crafts every moment with care, who weaves every thread with love. You might feel unworthy of this. You might question if it's real. But I say it's yours because I say it's yours. My grace doesn't depend on your earning. It depends on my giving. And I give freely, I give fully. I give forever. Step into this with boldness. Step into this with joy. Step into this with me. I'm your foundation, your walls, your roof. I'm everything you need to stand, to rise, to live. You've carried burdens too long, now lay them down. You fought battles too hard. Now rest in my victory. You've walked alone too much now. Walk with me this home. I'm leading you into my child isn't just for you. It's for others too. I'm making you a light, not just to find your way, but to show the way. I'm making you a voice, not just to hear me, but to speak me. I'm making you a vessel, not just to hold my love, but to pour it out. You've wondered about your purpose. You've asked why you've walked this road. I'm telling you now, it's bigger than you knew. It's wider than you dreamed. It's deeper than you felt. I'm calling you to be my hands, my feet, my heart in this world. You've known pain so you can comfort. You've known loss so you can restore. You've known struggle so you can lift others. I'm not just healing you, I'm using you. Not just blessing you, I'm flowing through you. Trust me in this calling, my child. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be willing, and you are. I've seen your heart, your yes, your longing to matter. You do, you will. I'm equipping you for this every lesson you've learned, every strength you've gained, every grace you've received, it's for this. I'm sending you out not alone, but with me, not weak, but with my power, not unsure, but with my truth. You might feel small, but I say you are mighty. You might feel broken, but I say you are whole. You might feel afraid, but I say you are brave. In the God who calls the unlikely, who chooses the humble, who lifts the lowly, and am choosing you, step into this purpose, step into this mission, step into this life, in your courage, your wisdom, your strength, all you need to go to stand to shine, building something through you. My child, something beautiful, something lasting, something mine. My child, you've entered this race with me, and now I'm calling you to soar. You've walked, you've run, now fly with me. Your wings when the ground feels far. Your wind when the air feels still. Your height when the depths pull you down. You might feel the limits of your strength, but I say my strength has no limit. You might feel the edge of your hope, but I say my hope has no end. You might feel the ceiling of your dreams, but I say my dreams for you touch the sky. I'm lifting you higher than you've been, higher than you've seen, higher than you've dared. Trust me in this soaring. Trust me in this rising. Trust me in this flying. In the God who made the heavens, who stretched the stars, who breathed the winds, and in breathing on you, now breathing life into your weary places, breathing power into your weak places, breathing vision into your blind places. You've known me as your guide, your rest, your shield. Now know me as your lift, your flight, your freedom. Am not just holding you up, am pushing you forward, not just keeping you safe. Am setting you loose, not just guiding you home. Am taking you beyond. You might feel the weight of earth, but I say in your sky, you might feel the pull of fear, but I say your courage. You might feel the drag of doubt, but I say your faith. The God who breaks boundaries, who shatters ceilings, who opens heavens, and am opening them for you. Step into this height, step into this flight, step into this life. Your wings, your wind, your way, am carrying you, soaring with you, lifting you. My child, this is your time to rise above, to fly free, to live high as you soar with me. My child, I'm showing you my heart. You've known my voice, you've felt my hand, now feel my pulse. My love beats for you. My plans move for you. My will lives for you. Am not a God of cold commands. Am a God of warm desires, desiring your good, desiring your growth, desiring your joy. You might wonder what I want. You might ask what I seek. I say I want you, all of you. Every piece, every part, every breath. Am jealous for you, not with anger, but with love, not with force, but with longing, not with chains, but with freedom. Am drawing you into my heart, into my dreams, into my life. You've carried questions about my will. You've wrestled with my ways. Am telling you now, my will is your flourishing. My way is your thriving. My heart is your home. Trust me in this knowing. Trust me in this feeling. Trust me in this living. Am the God who formed you, who named you, who claimed you, and am forming you, still naming you, still claiming you. Still, you might feel distant from me, but I say I'm near. You might feel unsure of me, but I say I'm clear. You might feel unworthy of me, but I say I'm yours, am beating for you, longing for you, loving for you. Step into my heart, step into my will, step into my love. Am your pulse, your passion, your purpose. Am not just a guide. Am a father, not just a light. Am a friend, not just a promise. Am a presence. Am with you in every beat, every breath, every being. Am showing you my heart, my child, and it's yours, always yours, forever yours, my child. Am building with you now, not just a home, not just a life, but a legacy. You've walked this far with me, and am not stopping here. Am planting seeds through you, seeds of hope, seeds of grace, seeds of truth. You might feel your life is small, your reach is short, your time is fleeting, but I say your life is vast, your reach is long, your time is eternal. Am the God who works through generations, who plants for harvest, who builds for forever, and am working through you. You've known me as your Savior, your healer, your guide. Now know me as your sower, your grower, your builder. Am taking every step you've taken, every word you've spoken, every love you've shown, and am making it grow. You might not see the fruit today, but I say it's coming. You might not feel the impact now, but I say it's reaching. You might not know the end, but I say it's glorious. Trust me in this planting. Trust me in this growing, trust me in this building. Am the God who turns mustard seeds to mountains, who turns whispers to winds, who turns lives to legacies. You are my field, my voice, my work. Am sowing in you, growing through you, building with you. Step into this legacy, step into this harvest, step into this forever. Am your sower, your reaper, your maker. Am not just giving you a life, am giving you a purpose, not just a moment. Am giving you a mark, not just a home. Am giving you a heritage. Am with you in every seed, every sprout, every fruit. Am building with you, my child, and it's big, it's broad, it's beautiful.